All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Law Gains Mindset. We talk about diet, fitness, dating, health, mindset, and we're going to go over law number 6 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. So, law number 6 is court attention at all costs. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd, then or get buried in oblivion. Stand out, be conspicuous at all costs. Make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colorful, more mysterious than the bland and the timid masses. So, guys, this is about basically taking the show, stealing the show. And someone who's really good at this, as much as people don't want to admit it, is actually Donald Trump. Because the reason he's good at it is because he can just come on stage and everybody will be looking at him. He becomes the star of the show, whether that be for good or bad. It's just, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So you got to basically steal the show, so to speak. You need to actually take all the attention from everyone around you and take their energy and use it as your own for, the best effect.
Yeah, like, the greatest thing about this is that, like, with the example of Donald Trump is... Back during the 2016 election, there was this big thing where he was making fun of a reporter, and he did the whole thing, which I feel bad even doing that myself, but he did that, and people still put it in memes that we don't understand how that wasn't the end of it. This is the reason why that wasn't the end of it, because he courted attention to himself, and it got people attracted to him somehow. And with all the media, like pretty much being shoved into,
which they still do
shoved
to
in
this
our
day.
face, yeah, they even still
this
talk,
day.
they even still talk about Trump, and he's not even the president anymore, not president of the United States anymore, but they still talk about Trump.
Did. Look what he did! Oh my God, he was here! He was here! I saw him.
He existed, and we hate him for it. That's what he is good at, courting attention, regardless of what it is. He does it at all costs, and he does it probably one of the best.
Yeah,
anyone.
He does draw attention to himself by creating an unforgettable and even controversial image. Obviously, So basically, the thing is, like, if a law of power is that if you want to get people to come to you, you need to be you need to be the spectacle. You need to be the show. Do whatever it takes to sort of get that attention. Some people do it covertly and they don't want to be seen. They're really super introverted. But I think the best personality is people who can balance an introvert with an extrovert at certain times and places. That is basically what makes you the most powerful. So you want to you don't want to, do something that gets you hated by everybody, right? To do like the worst acts ever. Like don't go in public and do something really stupid that's going to get you hated. You're going to be a fool if you do that. Right? Like, standing out, it could be the way you dress, it could be the way that you talk, it could be the tone of your voice, it could be something that you do. Like how magicians are powerful in a crowd is that because they get all the attention. So a magician is out in the street doing a magic trick and everybody stops to watch him because they know that they're going to see something amazing or something they think is amazing, but it's actually fake. But still, he courts attention. You want to stand out from the crowd is what the law of power is about.
Yeah, and you got to understand that, like Andrew was saying before, you want the best attention, and whether it's positive or negative, it's fine that it's negative because, you want to cause scandal because at least some sort, not, overblown scandal where, people will still talk about you. Yeah, because any type of publicity is good publicity in a specific standpoint where the magician, he could be really bad, but people still talk about it. Or Andrew, even, for example, Andrew can go up, walk up to a girl and do a cold approach. He might get turned down, but she's gonna talk about it for the next couple hours. Like, oh my God, this guy just randomly came up to me.
Yeah, you can even see that in the other video we did, cold approach. I think it was the second one.
Yeah,
where I recorded the audio infield basically, where I just I created a spectacle because I went up to a table of 4 girls and I just did something completely random and crazy, and I'm sure they were talking about it for a while. So that could be deemed as a law of power because I courted attention. I stole the show. I courted attention. I got everybody talking what's going on with this guy? It's not that they necessarily liked or disliked me, but the fact that they were amused by my presence. They were all talking about it for who knows how long to come.
Another thing is that you gotta, when you do these types of things, you can't just do the thing. You have to look it. You have to go by it. You have to feel like you are like the shit, you know? You have to feel like you are the man and, you know, do these things like if that's what you do. A good example is just like start a new job. You walk in there like you're the fucking boss, and you just, you know, take over the show, and you do the things that you know you can do, and, you know, people will look at you like, oh my god, like look at this guy. He's just, you know, regardless if they actually, you know, appreciate that or not appreciate it, you know, they will, you know, they'll talk about you in some sort of way, in some sort of aspect, and, you know, you can use that to your advantage.
Yeah, it's also, you know, and then he talks about, you know, you want to elevate some kind of mystery. So when you're quoting attention, you don't want to give away all the, you know, just like a magician doesn't reveal all his secrets. He's quoting attention, but he doesn't tell the audience everything. It's sort of that kind of thing. But the reversal here is that in the beginning, you know, of your rise to the top, you must attract attention at all costs. As you rise higher, you got to adapt. So you basically have to adapt with the attention that you bring upon you. So
Yeah,
if
you want to change it up.
Yeah,
You want to change up.
you don't want to get too much of bad attention, and you don't want to get too much of good attention. You sort of want to keep it somewhere in the middle. Once again, it's all about balance. You know, you don't want to appear greedy for the attention. You don't want to go overboard. Once again, Donald Trump he fails at this. He just goes crazy. He goes overboard with everything he does, and he'll just say some crazy stuff. So you don't want to, you know, you just want to be very careful of how you bring about that attention and use it to your advantage and not your disadvantage. All right, so that's it for the sixth law of power. So if you guys like this kind of content and like this format of doing these laws, hit the like button and leave a comment below. Let us know if you like it, and make sure you hit the subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notifications for when we post videos. So in that case, we will see you guys in the next video.